Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Let's begin this day together with some inspiring thoughts from God's holy word. In Acts chapter 13, verse 36, we read, "For David served the purpose of God in his own generation." Imagine for a moment that you have just died and you are about to come before the judgment seat of Christ. Then you hear Jesus speaking to his Father about you. He says that you have served the purpose of God for your generation. Can these words be spoken about you? Imagine being able to hear such a thing. In the passage we read a moment ago, God spoke these words about the life of David, even though David had made some incredibly bad choices in his life that led to some long-term consequences. However, because David repented each time he erred, his purpose was accomplished on earth, just as God had designed it. Whenever we are asked to pray for someone, one of the prayers we should be praying is this: Lord, I pray that you will fulfill every purpose for which you have made this person. May there be no inheritance left on the table to which he or she is entitled. This is really the definition of success. Success is fulfilling the complete purpose for which God made you. It has nothing to do with wealth, accomplishments, stature in life, or standard of living. It has to do with living a life of obedience to the Father. And when you live a life of obedience to the Father, you will fulfill the purposes that God had in mind when He made you. In 1924, Eric Liddell, a Scottish Olympic runner whose life is chronicled in a movie entitled Chariots of Fire, was challenged by his missionary sister to forego running in the Olympics in lieu of going to China with her as a missionary. He responded by saying, "When I run, I feel God's pleasure. I was made to run, and I was made to be a missionary too." Eric understood his complete purpose for his generation. As a result, he brought glory to the Father through his running, as well as through his missionary service. So today, why not ask God to fulfill His purposes for your life in your generation? This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.
Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Give thanks to our God and let Him be praised, with sanctified hearts and hands that are raised. Come join a song of praise to our King. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. His word ever true, the Son of His love. Sing men of earth to the heavens above. Honor and glory belong to our God. Glory, hallelujah. Glory, hallelujah. Worthy the Lamb who was slain for our sins. He laid down His life, He rose up again. To us He gives unending life.